So what in the hell is wrong with Stefon Diggs as we gear up for the semifinals of the fantasy football playoffs? This is the Fantasy Sports Boss with a rare late season crisis point video. And really, when it comes to Stefon Diggs, who of course has been a perennial wide receiver one in fantasy football for a really long time, it's been a rough go of it over the last month and really the month and a half. And think back to last year too in the fantasy football playoffs, like Diggs, he didn't show up, and it was a very sour ending to what was another very good season for him. But let's go back. So starting in week 10 against Denver and through these, the subsequent 5 games, Diggs failed to register double-digit PPR points in 4 of them. So 4 of the last 5 games, Diggs did not reach double digits in PPR points, which is staggering to me. So what is really going on here? Well, a couple of things are at work. One, and the most obvious, is that there was a change in offensive coordinator, right? They brought in Joe Brady, and he made it a point early on right away that he wanted to run the ball more. And we have seen James Cook absolutely take off since Brady started running things again. And even Josh Allen made mention. And in a game against Dallas where we thought Josh Allen was going to put up a ton of points, like he did next to nothing and he even said himself that he was willing to defer to the James Cook show, which it was. And so that seems to be part of the problem. Also, the game against Denver, only 5 targets against the Jets, 8 targets. They absolutely blew the doors off the Jets, 32-6. So there was no reason to throw the ball. Against Philadelphia, week 12, he did get 11 targets, 19.4 points, scored a touchdown. Against the Chiefs, this was another game where you thought Diggs would be a big part of the offense. He did get 11 targets, but only 4 catches for 24 yards. So the targets were there. It just didn't materialize like it did against Philadelphia. And then, of course, against Dallas, 5 targets, 4 catches for 48 yards, 8.8 PPR points. And now as we look ahead, he's got the Chargers this week. And I'm concerned for Diggs in the sense that this could be another replica of the Jets game with Easton Stick at quarterback for the Chargers. Probably no Keenan Allen. The Bills going to get up so big in this game that they're not going to throw it, like against the Jets, like against Dallas, which was a shocker. And that's going to hurt Diggs' numbers. And then even worse, week 17, they play New England, same scenario. They're not going to have to throw it much in the second half. Now, the Bills are going for a playoff game, a playoff appearance. They're not going to leave any stone unturned. But the emphasis on the run, James Cook's tremendous play of late, and now playing, cupcake opponents the next 2 weeks, Stefon Diggs may not put forth wide receiver one numbers when you need him the most. All right, guys, hit that subscribe button. What do you think about that? Post in the comments below. More videos on the way. Live stream again tomorrow, Thursday, so stay tuned.